We're moving on now to up to Capitol Hill, where we check in with Congressman Rush Holt from New Jersey's 12th district. They're beautiful Princeton, New Jersey. Someone here knows a little bit about Princeton, New Jersey. Congressman Holt, thanks for joining us.
Amy, good to be with you.
Thank you so much. Big question, of course, about your debate with Watson, the supercomputer, on Jeopardy the other day. You beat Watson. You saved all of humanity, so thank you, from the computers. But what did you do in beating him that the other Jeopardy winners couldn't do?
Well, this was a demonstration game. I'm not sure that Watson wasn't operating on low voltage that night. I don't know. But it was, it was for fun, but I was there for a purpose, and so was IBM. I mean, the reason they did this, the reason they spent 5 years developing a computer to play a game was to demonstrate what goes into research. And that's why I was there, too. Some of your previous guests this morning have been talking about the deficit and spending, and there is a difference between spending willy-nilly and investing. Every family knows it, every person knows it, and what's happening now in Congress, and we saw this in the H.R. 1 spending bill for the rest of this year that passed the House of Representatives, they just want to cut everything, regardless of whether it's going to produce jobs in the future, regardless of whether it's going to produce jobs in the short run, regardless of whether it's going to protect our environment and invest in our education. The reason I played this game was to highlight what comes from thoughtful research.
Well, what are the lessons?
Private sector and public sector.
Well, what are the lessons in Congress?
Yeah.
What can you do with this information? You know that this computing capacity is out there, this incredible knowledge building that's happening. What can you do as a policymaker to make sure that this isn't just about man versus machine?
Yeah, it's not, obviously a lot of what has caught people's imagination is the portrayal of Watson the computer as some sort of evil behemoth. No, it's a tool. It's a tool, and we should celebrate this. It's a tool that has been built by human ingenuity, and that's the kind of thing we want to invest in. That's what builds our economy. That's what has made America great over the decades. And it's true, nowadays we're living off, in many cases, investments in science and innovation that were decades ago. We can't let our current investment in innovation slip. And that means creating the environment for good private sector investment, but also public sector investment. Google grew out of a National Science Foundation grant. And there, it goes on and on, long lists of that, whether you're, so, I mean, that's the point that I want to underscore. And of course, it's science education that underlies that. So we mustn't either vilify teachers or cut the very source of our innovation, which is the education in our schools.
That debate over teachers, of course, playing out in your home state of New Jersey very quickly, because you're the smartest man
probably all over the country.
I want to ask you this because I know you're the smartest man on the planet, maybe smarter than even any machine on the planet. Princeton, Harvard on Saturday. Who's going to win?
Oh, Tigers. They beat Penn yesterday. They're on their way. I don't know how they'll do against Duke in the Final Four, but watch Princeton.
You heard it here.
Right here. Rush Holt,
Congressman
from New Jersey. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it.
Thanks.
That does it for this edition of Top Line. It's twitter.com/Rick Klein, twitter.com/Amy E. Walter. You can't argue with that.
No, you can't. Smartest man.
Done, right?
Smartest man in America.
Done. Give up, John Berman.